July is almost over, everyone, and that can only mean two things. One, football's coming next month, and two, we've got EA Sports NFL 24's rankings. Let's take a look. Bourbon Player 1 starts right now.
Oh, what a stick! Oh my.
Welcome to Bourbon Player 1, everyone. We have a great show for you today. We are diving deep into NFL rankings for Madden NFL 24. Now, whether you like games, whether you don't, why are you watching this stream? But if you don't like sports games, this might not be the one for you. But what we are going to do is talk about each position this week, kind of the rankings, who finished on top, and who's underneath just a few spots. So we can kind of see the players that you want to play with and your team's players, how they're doing. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Let's start off with, of course, quarterbacks. Now, who's number one on top of quarterbacks this year? The man, the Super Bowl champion from the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. Of course he is. Great season, phenomenal. People didn't think he'd be doing well. He's at a 99 overall. Now it's the players beneath that make us want to wonder. So, who else is on the top for quarterbacks this year in Madden? You've got Joe Burrow with a 95. Cincinnati Bengals, of course, phenomenal quarterback. Had a great season. Finished right there at the end, was just a little off. But number 2 to Patrick Mahomes, definitely deserves to be in the top rankings. Rounding out the top 3, you've got Josh Allen. Again, a little bit of a disappointing finish to the postseason. Didn't really show up for that final playoff game. But throughout the season, Josh Allen is consistently one of the top quarterbacks. Definitely deserves to be in that top 3. So that's your top 3 for quarterbacks. Moving into running backs. Now, this year we don't have a single 99, which is a perfect rating in Madden for running backs. But what we do have is a lot of great high-rated players. Starting this off, we've got, from the Cleveland Browns, Nick Chubb. Now, Nick Chubb had a phenomenal season. Arguably one of the best running backs, just pound for pound on 3 downs. He was backed up by Kareem Hunt last year. He won't have him this year, so I'm really excited to see what Nick Chubb can do, kind of, with that full workload just for himself. Number 2, going right into Christian McCaffrey for the 49ers. Now, he was traded midway through last year from the Carolina Panthers. Had a phenomenal season, but having that full offseason and a full year with the 49ers, I think we're going to see some great stuff from CMC. Finally, number 3, Josh Jacobs from the Raiders. Now, you may have heard about Josh Jacobs here recently, having a lot of issues with this contract. There's a couple running backs who are, but number 3 on our list in Madden is Josh Jacobs, just a phenomenal running back, someone I think you're going to be using often if you're playing that game. No rankings would be complete without the biggest position, wide receiver. So, who took the cake with number 1 for wide receivers in Madden? Well, just one guy with a 99 perfect rating, Justin Jefferson. Now, if you watched any videos or watched any tape on him, you saw some amazing catches from Justin Jefferson last year. One-handed, helmet catches, stripping the ball away from other people for his catch. He was phenomenal. He deserves to be number 1 on this list. I think we can all agree. But who else is on this list? Let's round out that top 3. Tyreek Hill. First year with the Dolphins. He was with the Chiefs the year prior when he got traded. Wasn't really sure with Tua how it was going to fare with him. He didn't have Tua for a lot of the season due to concussion. Still, amazing player. Still did some great receptions. A 98 overall on Madden this year. And number 3, we've got another player who was traded. A lot of movement. Davante Adams for the Las Vegas Raiders. Again, great season. Without him, the Raiders probably aren't quite as top. But what we do see is we have Davante and Jacobs both in the top 3. So 2 of your Raiders players finishing really strong. Davante Adams with his rating, a 97 overall. Again, just a phenomenal season. Made some really big plays. And that'll do it for some of our key positions. There's a lot of other positions, a lot of other 99s, defensive, corners. You can check all those out. I'll put the link in the comments for ESPN where we got all these ratings from. So definitely, if you're more interested in where everyone's rating at, where your players are, go click that and check it out. Madden 24 releases next month on August 15th, 2023. Football starts next month. It's going to be huge. And as always, make sure if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button below, click the bell. It helps out the stream. We need your support, and it's free, so why wouldn't you? Thank you so much for tuning in this week. We'll be back next week with another great episode, and I will see you then.